Hi everybody, Rochelle here from Quebec CICHLIDS. Today I am presenting a step-by-step guide of how to set up a new aquarium. Let me start off by saying, welcome to the hobby! Congratulations on your new aquarium! Before even purchasing an aquarium, I want you to actually watch my video of 5 things that you need to know before purchasing an aquarium. I'll put the link somewhere up here. Go check that out. If you're still on the fence about it, this should clear out your thoughts. I also answer a lot of questions that sometimes we don't ask ourselves and we probably should. Go check that out. Okay, so now you're back. Or you never left because you already watched the video, or you just already bought your aquarium, so you can't go back on that now. Here is what you're gonna need to start off in the hobby. An aquarium. You can either buy the aquarium in a full kit, these usually come with most of what you need, or you can buy everything separately. You can just buy the aquarium and then set it up yourself with the equipment that you want. So, we had the aquarium, a solid cabinet, an aquarium top. Either you can have a glass canopy or some aquariums have a full plastic canopy. If you take the glass top, it obviously doesn't come with a lighting ramp, so you're gonna need one of those as well. You're going to need an aquarium filter, and buy a good one. You can either buy it hang-on or a canister. Check the amount of gallons of the aquarium that you bought and buy the one that's just a little more powerful. Usually we will overstock our tank, and if you choose to go with African cichlids, they actually produce a lot more waste and you need more filtration. You're gonna also need a water heater and a thermometer to make sure that your water heater is working like it should. You're going to need a background for the aquarium. You have some that are just one color or a little design, whatever you like. This is truly your aesthetics. My favorite, in my case, is the vinyl backgrounds because you can stick it right on the aquarium and, well, there's no designs, it's just one color. I'm using this throughout my store. Honestly, go with what you like. You are going to need substrate. Substrate is either the sand, the gravel, the little rocks that you put on the bottom of the aquarium. For the substrate, you can't just take any colors. Depending on the fish that you want to keep, there are some kinds that are better or dangerous for them. To know which one to choose, I put a link in the video description of a video I just made on how to pick the perfect substrate. Go check that out. You're going to need decorations. For decorations, you can go really however you want. You can go with natural rocks. Careful, some rocks raise the pH and are better off only in African cichlid tanks. And most rocks are honestly just pH neutral, so you can put them in pretty much any tank. You're gonna need also, you can put artificial plants. You can go even, if you like, you know, the little castles, you like the boats, put those in. It's all right. They'll figure it out. It's good decorations, it's good hiding spots, and it's really, do something that you're gonna like. Some fish need more decorations than others. African cichlids, for example, need a lot of decorations and places where they can create a cave. So either you put a rock, they will dig under it, or you can just buy a prefabricated cave. It's really whatever you like, as long as it's a cave. Once you figure out the fish that you want to put in, go in Google Images and make a search for this fish aquascape, cichlid aquascape or cichlidscape. You can look for just regular planted tank aquascape, tropical fish aquascape. Look for inspiration, get yourself inspired. This is your tank, this is fun. Finally, we're gonna need a couple of products. You're gonna need a dechlorinator, a bacterial enhancer, and if you choose African cichlids, you're also gonna need buffer and salt to raise the pH and the GH. If you choose community fish, you don't need these products, but you do need all the others. A common mistake is to fill the aquarium up before having put in the background. In this case, that's exactly what I did. So I don't have any footage of me putting the background on this aquarium. So for this demonstration, I'm showing you some old footage of my Fish Store Extreme Makeover Part 2. I took this last year, where I installed the vinyl aquarium backgrounds on my aquariums for the store. Don't do as I did and set up your background before doing anything else, because once that aquarium is full, it is way too heavy to move around, and it's good to have some room to put the background on. In the video I spoke about in the beginning of this one of 5 things to know before setting up an aquarium, I really explained how to choose the best place to set up your tank. So once you find that place, you put the cabinet and make sure it's leveled. I cannot stress this enough. If it's not leveled, the tank can crack, it can leak. It is not a good thing to do, and it's not that hard to level a tank. Just put your level on it. Try to find a way to get that little bubble in the middle. If, let's say, you have to raise it on one side, you can use shims. You can use anything as shims, really, just little pieces of thin wood. Me, I have actual shims that are made in a triangle, so I squeeze it right under. Once the cabinet is leveled, put the aquarium on it. Try not to hit your funny bone when you're doing this, like I did. If the tank is too heavy, don't be shy to ask for help. The first thing you're going to put in the aquarium is the substrate. Make sure that you cleaned it well. I have a great video where I show you exactly how to clean it. Short and sweet. Go check that out. The link is right in the video description. So put your clean substrate in the aquarium. After that, we're gonna have to fill up the tank. You're also gonna need a hose for maintenance. Either you can get a hose and a bucket and do your maintenance by hand, or you can get a python which plugs right onto your sink and empties and fills without any spills. That was weird. I should write poetry. If you haven't bought a python yet, you are really complicating your life. But you can do it anyways. You can fill up the tank by filling up your bucket and hauling it over to your aquarium and filling it up gradually like that. In the case of this demonstration, I use my python. If you want a more thorough video on how to use this product, well, obviously I made a video about it previously. The link's in the description for later. In the water, you are going to add a dechlorinator. I am using CICHLIDS Prime. If you want to avoid floating dust from the substrate, you can either put a rock or a plate on the substrate to avoid that the stream hits the substrate directly. I didn't do that. I honestly do not mind if there are floating particles in my aquarium. They will go down. Make sure that the water you're putting in the aquarium is about 25 degrees, give or take. If you put the water too cold, this won't help for the next steps of cycling your aquarium. Once the aquarium is full, set up your filter. When you buy a new filter, everything comes right inside. So you have all the biomedia, you have the foams, everything is right there, everything's perfect, the same color. This is an all-new tank that I'm setting up, as you probably have noticed. My filter is really just a bunch of parts mixed up together. Don't worry, your filter is probably a lot prettier than mine. But this is an Eheim Classic 2213 that I'm putting on this aquarium. It's more than a decent filter. To start your filter, make sure that it's filled with water before plugging it in. If you plug it in and it's empty, nothing's gonna work. You can either siphon the water in by siphoning it from the outtake, or many of them have a primer. What you can also do is just fill the bucket up with water before closing it. Your aquarium is full, your filter is started. Let's put on the top. So in this case, this is a really old light glow aquarium. They don't make this model anymore. So now we're gonna turn these lights on. The bulbs in this aquarium are pretty old, so that's why we can't see it very well. If I wanted a crisper look, I could buy new bulbs. Also, with old lighting bulbs, there's a huge chance that I am gonna have algae problems very soon. So if I want to avoid those, I should definitely change these bulbs. If you're not sure what lighting you want to buy, I made a whole video about this. I compare the LEDs, the T8, the neon bulb lighting ramps, metal halide, and I explain really the basics, everything you need to know to make the right decision. The link is right in the description of this video. In this aquarium, I find that there is a lack of circulation on the top of the aquarium, meaning that it is not being oxygenated very well. So I am adding a bubbler, an air pump with a little air stone at the end. This will help oxygenate the water, and it does a pretty low bubble column. So now your aquarium's set up, time to add fish. No, don't do that. The aquarium's set up, so now we have to cycle it. Cycling can take up to 1 month. Start off by using the bacteria enhancers that you bought, or sometimes that come with the aquarium. Put those in the tank. That should start the cycle. If you don't use these products, there's a chance that you have new tank syndrome, meaning that nothing happens. There's no bacteria in your filter, and you're gonna have to wait another month. This bacteria is what sustains your ecosystem. So you want to make sure that you have enough of it in your filter by the time you add your fish. You're gonna have to wait till the whole nitrogen cycle takes place. One of my first videos explains this, so go check that one out. So that's it. Now your aquarium's set up and you're waiting for the cycle to happen. You have 1 month to change your decorations around because you're gonna change your mind. Oh, I should put this there and there. That's normal. Take your time. You have 1 month also to research the fish that you're gonna want to add into it. I have great videos for African cichlids. 2 of my biggest videos are about the Mbuna or the peacock tank. So go check those out. I give a lot of information on keeping these fish. There's also, well, look at all my videos. These are informational videos that I'm doing. You're definitely gonna find something. If you have a question, I probably have a video answering it. That's it for today. I know how overwhelming it can be when we're starting such a huge project and it's something new, it's a new subject. We've never dealt with this in our lives. I really hope this video was able to clarify your mind on how to start a new aquarium. Now you have a lot of research to do because there are a lot of video links that I put in the description. Go check those out. They are gonna help you a lot. If ever there's a subject you'd like to see me talk about in my future videos, write it down in the video description. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and I'm always searching for new inspiration. Also, if this video helped you out, please subscribe to my channel and click the little bell icon right next to the subscribe button to get a notification whenever I post a new video. I upload new content on every Thursday. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram, where I post beautiful pictures and videos of my tanks that I don't necessarily post on YouTube. I also have an amazing website where you can shop online and see all the fish I have for sale. I ship throughout Canada. So thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.